Let's get into the cookup. I'm going to start off with a melody in D minor. I'll speed up the footage here to save time. Here's what I came up with.
It don't make sense to sit here all day doing nothing. So yeah, I'll have that time.
Let's get into the cookup.
Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Glo-Life with Zay, aka Zay. This still the same drive from all the way from Alabama all the way to PA. But the reason why I ain't gonna call it part 3 and just making it a whole nother video is because it's gonna be too long of a video to edit. Only because I already got 2 days, which was Wednesday and Thursday, and today is currently Friday, guys. So this is gonna be a whole separate video, but this is gonna be me delivering this load, which is a slab. That's what we call it when it's refined metal, basically then recycled metal from all other metals that been melted down, and then it's put into this rectangular box, and then you ship the slab off to whatever state they need it, and then they create whatever they want to create with it. With that being said, we out here in Whiteville, Virginia, and we only got like probably less than 400 miles now to be on the safe side. I'm not actually currently looking at my mouth right now because I'm making this video at the moment. But with that being said, yeah, it's kind of foggy out here, nothing too crazy to look at, but it is kind of peaceful for an early day today, so I really can't complain because traffic been real smooth. And yeah, man, I ain't really got too much to talk about other than, man, stay focused on the grind, man, know your goal, know your reason why you're doing what you're doing, and get straight to it, man. Remember, you are your worst enemy, not your best friend, not your family. Yourself is your worst enemy. So with that being said, man, get to your bag, man, and have a beautiful day. But stay tuned to the video because, we just getting started. Remember, I'm doing a giveaway when I hit 400 subscribers, so that 400 subscribers should be coming soon. So if you really want to be a part of that $300 giveaway, I advise you to subscribe to the channel because who don't need some money to help them out with a certain situation or just to get something materialized that they want to get. Remember, never worship material because material comes and goes. That's how you know it's not a true God. So with that being said, yeah, I see y'all in a little bit. We out here in Harrisonburg, Virginia. We got 239 miles to be actually get to our destination. Right now we got 4 hours and 33 minutes left of the drive time for the first clock. So the whole time we ain't really got too much longer to go. It really ain't too much crazy to look at. Ain't too many nice cars on the road right now, as y'all can see. Cause if it is, your boy gonna report it when I get a chance. But man, guys, it's just a smooth day right now. Like, we almost there to drop this load off. Like I said, today is Friday. It's pretty calm right now. It's going to get crazy after like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, because the weekend starts for a lot of people. Even though the weekend really started from Thursday, which was yesterday at night. People was driving real crazy yesterday. Almost got hit by truck and one was an F-150 truck, and they both riding on the side because they lane ending. So instead of them hitting their brake, they basically trying to hit me just to go around me, and I gotta slow down just so they can get past. So we won't have no collision going on. But it's just crazy because people forget that, you know, being a truck driver, it takes a lot of skill. People think it's just, oh, you're just jumping in a truck and you're just hitting the gas. Yeah, that's what the new automatic trucks is for. But you still got to know how to drive a semi-truck. And a lot of people take their bad habits of driving their personal cars and then they jump into these semi-trucks and then they drive like they still in the personal cars, which not theirs. They driving, customers' trucks. Basically what I'm trying to say is you driving company trucks. I don't know why I said customers. You driving company truck. Like, I'm driving a company truck. And I'm cool. Like, I still got plans to have my own truck, but right now, it's not the time, because right now, if y'all really know the market, like, you can get in the market and do a lease program. And you gonna make money, but you make the same money as you is if you're a company driver. So that's the reason why I'm a company driver right now. Don't get me wrong, like I said, just told y'all, like, I am gonna buy me a truck, customize it, and then I'm gonna bring that to the channel, and then, you know, so on. But until the time is right, you know, I can do what I'm doing right now. You know, I'm not complaining about nothing. You know, I'm making my money. You feel me? And the name of the game is make your money. But besides that, stop putting other people's lives in danger when y'all on this road and thinking that, oh, just because you see a semi truck, they can slow down. They got all day to get to their destination. Nah, we got the same tight schedule, just like y'all got to be at work 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. You know, we got to do that. We got to do too. And that load's going to be that bad. Let's say, for instance, I got a window for my load right now. It's 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. So I have to be at this place about 1. And if I'm late, they're going to be like, oh, you late. And then what happens when you're late? Sometimes they try to squeeze you in. And if all the other trucks on time, they're going to take care of them trucks first. And then they're going to squeeze you in and then get you out because you came late. So never get it twisted, guys. Like, truck drivers still got to be on time no matter what. And that's why we be hauling ASS just to get to our destination. That's why you got to pre-trip before you just get in your truck and get a load and just start driving. And you got to pre-plan your route, because some routes that you go down, you know, there's more traffic, more congestion, and then, you know, it's inevitable accidents, guys. And then, you know, you got highway slowdowns. But I appreciate everything so far, because I ain't had too many slowdowns at all today, or even really yesterday. I stopped driving at a reasonable time. I was actually able to eat some fish tacos for, it's been a minute since I've been able to eat some fish tacos. Everything else I've really been eating, all honestly, it's been like some wax pasta, you know, not no real seasoning in it, because not everybody likes seasoning, not everybody seasoning food. So a lot of stuff that you buy, it's not top notch, especially being a truck driver. You gotta remember, I'm not super rich to the point where I'm gonna order Uber Eats. You feel me? And Uber Eats, being a truck driver, you know, you spend about $40, close to 40 or 50 bucks, depending on what you're grabbing, depending on how long it's gonna take for it to get to you. And then I try to leave a tip, not because people really deserve it, but I leave a tip so people won't mess up my food. And that's the reason why I leave a tip, because the last thing I need is, you know, people carry a lot of bad energy. Y'all can call it whatever you want to call it, but when you're connected to energy, and you know energy, people got a lot of bad aura in their life right now. And then the way the world is right now, a lot of people just running off fumes because they followers, you know, not leaders. So with that being said, I ain't gonna bore y'all too much, because, you know, I really do be dropping jewels. Really pay attention to me. If you really know me in person, you know, I stay dropping jewels, I stay helping people out, you know, because it's not about money. You're supposed to make your money, but it's not about money. It's about the memories and the connections that you make in life while you're down here on this specific plane, which is a 2-dimensional plane. But with that being said, yeah, we almost there. I'll see y'all in a little bit.
Y'all, we is finally here. I'm finna put my vest on, get started for the day, because we got 7 chains, 7 ratchets, what I told you earlier. That's one of them inside places. These are vintage buildings because these buildings been up longer than me. That's what I was told the last time I was here. As y'all can see, them layers of concrete. And this building is super old, guys, from what they say. They say these buildings is like over 100-something years old, guys. So, with that being said, you know how long they've been up from that. But let me get to work, and I'll show y'all what it look like in a few moments. All right, everybody. We got 63 miles till we get to Fairless Hill, PA. Reason I couldn't record because they was actually moving the groove in this town. I got there, they wasn't playing no games. They were like, look, I got a meeting in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna hurry up, get you in and get you out. Which was a beautiful sign for me because I was able to do my 30-minute break here. And it only took altogether, guys, 40 minutes, then an extra 10 minutes just for me to put the new address in. But the new address wasn't popping up, so I had to get the coordinates so I could put the coordinates in. Then, you know, I got my new destination. So we taking this and it's going all the way to Chattanooga, Tennessee. But the good thing is, they're delivering it on Monday, guys. So they give me a nice little quick little day break to actually rest a little bit, because you know your boy be moving the groove. When I tell y'all, like, I literally work non-stop. I work non-stop, guys. So for those out there, you know, you get 2 or 3 days off of work, gotta do something good with it, man. So with that being said, I'll see y'all later. As y'all can see, I'm parked right here. This is the entrance. I'm supposed to stop up here, but I see that railroad track and I don't want to stop on the actual train tracks. I'm gonna go in here, check in, then I see y'all in a little bit. I don't know what's really going on around here because everything is so unorganized.
Never say tell me your gut feeling. Tell me your gut feeling. Tell me your gut feeling. Tell me your gut feeling.
Hey everybody, we out here at Flying J. We out here at I think it's Delaware. I don't even know why we going that way. Excuse me. But yeah, they got a Golden Corral connected to the Flying J. That's the first time I've seen a Golden Corral connected to the Flying J. But with that being said, this is a very extremely big parking lot. I kind of park where nobody parking at because I don't really like trucks next to me, especially certain people. Like I said in the video, but you know, they love to hit your truck and drive off and smile in your face and think that they don't gotta pay for that. But with that being said, yeah, we made it here. The boy needs to take a shower. I need to really get myself together. Until the next one. See y'all in part 2.
Hey bros, what's going on? This is Cotton. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.
Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Glo-Life with ZaeGodGamingTV. This is part 2. Right now we're on Interstate 95. We're going through Baltimore, Maryland, like downtown area. We got 633 miles to be exact. And yeah, we ain't got not that much of a drive today. We got like 9 hours and some change to be actually done completing the drive for today, but we ain't gonna actually get there today, so we're gonna do about like maybe like 8 hours of driving today, and then do the rest tomorrow. Because you know we can't deliver this load until Monday. Today is currently Sunday, guys, so you know your boy only was able to rest for Saturday. Now it's Sunday, so your boy gotta get back driving just for the day, and then you know he'll be back driving on Monday as a full week. Because you know your boy go home this weekend. You know your boy got a wedding to go to. So with that being said, yeah, we make a good old time. Can't complain about nothing. Smooth. I just feel bad because you know we just going through all these ups and downs, just trying to get to Chattanooga, Tennessee. So I'm trying to figure out why I feel like I'm taking forever just to climb these little mountains, but it is what it is. I didn't want to really go this way because when I went this way from picking up that load on a Friday, you know, I had to go through Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, downtown, just to get to the nearest truck stop just so we can get fuel. But we currently got a full tank of DEF and a full tank of fuel. So, and man, the truck stop I was at, I think I'd never stop there again because it was so much money just to spend on fuel. And with that being said, I see y'all in a little bit, man. But I don't want to bore y'all to death because it really ain't too much to talk about right now. Fairfield, Virginia. We just got done going down a little mountain. There's still mountains out here. There's just one part of one little section of the mountain that we're going down. But you know, you can't complain about it because you know when you go down, you can build up your speed a little bit faster. Now I feel like my GPS been jumping around with the mountains because I feel like I had less than 400 like 30 minutes ago. Then I just looked at my mile like we still in the 400. I'm like, man, that's kind of crazy. But I think we started with like 700 something miles, like 11 hours or 10 hours and some change. But I feel like we both have way fewer miles right now than normal. But I don't know, maybe I probably looked at it differently. Yeah, it is what it is. Right now, it's smooth sailing right now. Can't complain about the sun, so-called sun shining. You know, it is what it is. I don't want to go deep in that, you know. I don't want nobody to be like, man, you tripping. What you saying is not true. You got to do your own research, man. That's the great thing about research. But yeah, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hopefully, by the time I pick up this camera again, it'll be close to Chattanooga, Tennessee, because that's the destination. But hopefully, we either somewhere near Tennessee. Sounds so salty, don't you agree? Alright everybody, we out here in Greenville, Greenville, Tennessee. We had a TA, they got a Papa John's and an IHOP connected to the truck stop, but the reason why I ain't go to Pilot, even though they right down the street, is because, you know, I don't want to be trying to fight for parking, and then, you know, your boy had to rush to get here, because when I got done driving, for my first clock, I only had like 6 minutes left. As soon as I pulled in, they able to find a parking spot and then put myself out, do a 30-minute break. Then I told myself,
I just drive the rest of that miles tomorrow, early day. I got 182 miles, and I got 2 hours and 34 minutes to drive for tomorrow. So with that being said, yeah, we definitely make good time, starting with like 600 some miles today, and then we just finally finished it up. I got to 182 like I just said earlier. But yeah, can't complain. But it's kind of funny because, you know, I'm in a mean a driver. Now I got to figure all this stuff out because he says like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, cash, donate, and GoFundMe, because he basically told me. And it's kind of strange, but it's not strange, guys. You remember all them floodings that was happening? And then, you know, like the flooding that happened in Texas. And then all this rain that's taking out people's houses and homes. Well, unfortunately, you know, he not my skin complexion, but, you know, we all human beings at the end of the day. So basically what he told me was, and a lot of them houses and a lot of homes and cars have been taken out by these floods. He basically said it's not natural, and they basically recorded it. And I don't have no video evidence of it, but I'm pretty sure when it started coming out, guys, it's gonna come out. He basically said that how them houses got taken out and stuff like that. Because I told y'all, I feel like the weather is man-made anyway. Because if you really just pay attention to the simulator that we in, like, it looked weird automatically. Now, unfortunately, what he said was this. I know I keep saying that. A lot of those places that have been taken out by the natural weather, quote unquote, hypothetically speaking, natural weather, excuse me, because your boy had went to sleep. When I got here, I think I was asleep for probably like 2.5 hours, which is a pretty decent enough sleep, because now your boy kind of more rejuvenated than I was earlier. But how they got taken out, he said a lot of it been natural rains raining over these dams. Now everybody know about dams, so I don't got to go deep into that. So basically, when it started raining, right, and it's raining super hard and super heavy, he said they open the dams up. He said usually they supposed to open it up just a little bit so, you know, it won't overflood, and just to keep the water in control. Basically, he said they opening these dams up full blast, and then by them opening up the full blast, the water is rushing into these towns. Just do y'all research, because I'm finna do my research, but I wanted to tell y'all this. He said they open up these dams fully open, and then the water is swooshing through these towns and the local areas and taking people out of their homes, their cars, and etc. You know, a lot of people die behind this too, guys. So I want y'all to do y'all research, and there's a lot of organizations out there, you know, that's putting together like GoFundMe pages and stuff like that to help these people out, because, you know, they the ones who really got the truth to say. I'm just a messenger right now. You know, lucky enough, you know, I stopped to just talk to him, because he's like, man, I'm sorry to bother you, but waste your time. I just want to talk to you real fast. He's like, do you have any money to donate to the people that, you know, with all these so-called natural disasters? He was like, man, a lot of people still suffering right now. A lot of people still ain't got homes. A lot of people still ain't got clothes, shoes, etc., etc., etc. And I just told him, like, man, I don't mind passing on that information, because, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like all these rains been unnatural anyway. So I know they're gonna say allegedly, you know, that's what it's coming down to. So y'all tell me what y'all think about in the comments down below. Unfortunately, I know that how these waters is taking people out, because I know people in Texas. I know people, somebody everywhere, guys. Me being a truck driver for over 11 years, guys. Like, I met a lot of good, decent people around the world. Some truck drivers, some not truck drivers, some just people that you just naturally just communicate when you just traveling. So with that being said, yeah, that's your boy Glo-Life Zay, aka Zay, checking in up with another video, man. Like I said, we in Greenville, Tennessee, so yeah, we almost at that destination. But until next time, peace and love, happiness. Y'all be guys and goddesses, man. I'm gone.